Hello everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. Now today I have a nice fancy fold card to make with you guys. I've got everything ready, all cut out ready to assemble just to make the video go a little faster. I'll be using the Carried Away Designer Series paper, which is free with a spend over £45 with Stampin' Up. So I'll show you those papers in a moment. Now this card actually appeared on my blog a couple of weeks ago. I took part in a blog hop. The link will be down below if you fancy going on that blog hop. Okay, so let's quickly show you the free papers. I absolutely adore these papers. I've got a few packs of these already. So this one was cut off the bottom from somewhere along the bottom here. I could spend all day trying to match that up, but yeah, this is a full sheet here. And we've got that on the other side, the clouds, and then we've got the navy blue and colourful squiggles, and some lovely hot air balloons and clouds. Okay, so I think the colours are Night of Navy, Whisper White, Calypso Coral, it might be Watermelon Wonder, and Mint Macaroon, and we have Basic Grey, Pumpkin Pie. Okay, so here are all the other colours. Just love how all these colours go together really well. Now here we go, here's the full sheet here. So I've used the bottom half here to make my landscape along the back of the card. Okay, so let's get on with showing you how to make this. Okay, so I've started off with a 6x12, let's move all these aside, a 6x12 piece of craft cardstock. Now I've taken the Stampin'Up 12x12 craft cardstock, and I've trimmed it in half so you can make two cards out of one sheet. Set that aside, and I've got all my mats cut out. I've got all my little bits here ready. I won't read out any of the measurements apart from when I do the score lines, because all the measurements will be on my blog and the link will be down below for that. There's lots of little bits here, fiddly, and I've prepped my hot air balloon as well, and I'll show you all the bits for that. Okay, so let's score our piece of paper first. Okay, so we're going to score at 2, 4, 8 and 10. Just quickly grab your bone folder. I've put mine away. Okay, so we're going to fold these in like so. Just try to make sure that everything's lined up properly. We don't want any skew with cards. And then we fold this back here, just like so. Okay, and then we do the same on the other side. And then we fold that back again, making sure everything's lined up. There we go. Just making sure everything fits, and then give it one last score. I mean, it's gone a bit wonky at the bottom there. I'm not going to worry about that too much. In fact, I'll turn it round so that it will stand up straight. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to stick our mats together. Okay, so I've got 4 smaller ones, one larger one, and then this one is going to go on here like that. And these 2 will be on the front, and these 2 will be the side pieces. So let's get those stuck down. I'll try not to lose any clouds. I still need to cut a few more out, so you'll see me get those done. I'm just going to use my tape runner here just to get these stuck down. I'm going to open it out fully so I can get everything lined up. You can use wet glue for this as well. It's just a lot quicker with a tape runner. or so she says. We're having another funny sort of day here. It's sunny and cloudy, so it's quite hard to get the lighting right. So I hope you guys are all right with the lighting at the moment. Okay, those are all stuck down. Actually, I just need to double check. This goes on the top. Aha, I just need to lift this one up slightly. So we're now going to quickly get this down, which is this piece here. So it kind of needs to go in a funny sort of order. So it's a good job I didn't use the wet glue. Okay, so we have our little piece here. This measures 8 inches by 1, and that's 1/4 of an inch too long. Let's trim that. Where's my trimmer? Now that could have confused things. There we go. Okay, start again. Right, 8 inches by 1, and we're going to score at 2 and 4. We're just going to fold those down. I'm not sure if I'm folding them the right way yet, so we'll just get them folded. There we go. Right, grab the card here. So a long piece goes across the top, and then it goes under like that. So if you fold it like that, and we're going to fold it on, glue it onto the card just like that. So let's start with this side first. I've got the underside. I'm just going to line it up at the bottom, straight up to the score line, not on it, but straight up to it, just like that. And then we're going to take some tape runner on here, like so, and then we're going to move it across, making sure it's straight along the bottom, just like that, and then flop that down. I think I have put it on the wrong way round, but so you can see the colour difference here. That's okay, that works. Okay, so now we can get on with our matting again. We'll put the mat on at the back, and I have done it in a funny order. I'll just lift this up and get that one down. Actually, I may just quickly repair this. No, maybe I won't, because the glue will be on the wrong side. Let's just leave it be. Get that stuck down again. There we go. Okay, and this sticks out that side there like that. There we go. Okay, so it's coming together. So now what I have is this. I'm going to quickly show you my die cuts I have for that. I store mine on a magnetic sheet. Okay, so this is the Lift Me Up dies. So it's really easy to see everything there and grab everything you need when you're doing your die cuts. And here is the Lift Me Up stamp set as well. So it all coordinates. Okay, so I've got my little balloons here. and I'm going to be using TikTok taupe. As you can see, I've cut already for my balloon here. I've used mint macaroon. Oh, don't need that one again. I've used mint macaroon and watermelon wonder. There we go. Right, it's time to do some die cutting now. I grab my big shot. Trying to get everything in the camera here. So I'm going to use these two here to cut those out. Okay, then my layering is, I've got my magnetic platform, and then my plate, my card, line them up. Okay, this one wants to move around because of the magnetic platform does sometimes jilt them around a bit. Just need to find the exact right place. Okay, I'm happy with that. Carefully put that down and then feed it through. Okay. Those two done, and while we're here I'm just going to cut some extra clouds out, so I needed a few repeated. So I need another large one and a medium one. Don't worry about the cracking, that's normal. Just safely putting my die cuts back on its mat so I don't lose any. The last thing I want to do is lose a small cloud or something like that. Okay, I think that's it for die cutting. Okay, let's finish putting our mats on. Yep, if you pre-cut everything before you put it together, it can come together really quite fast. I mean, this one took me a while to put together because I was working it out as I went along, and that was a couple of weeks ago. So okay, so that's that one done. We just need to cut a very small strip here. Just got my offcuts here. Just need a very small strip here. I know it goes the other way, but where's my ruler? Here it is, it's hiding. Let's quickly measure this. So I need a piece 1 7/8 by 3/4 of an inch. That's 2 7/8, and if I got this wrong I'll just trim it down with my scissors. And I'm going to use this side of the cutting thing. Oops. There we go. Pop that under. Nope, I didn't trim it to 1 7/8. Not too. There we go. We'll get there. Okay, pop that down. Okay, so now I'm going to use my dimensionals. I've got a brand new pack here. I go through quite a lot of these actually. Just make sure I put my dimensionals in the right place. So I need one on the underside here. Put one just here, and one more about there, because I've been using blue this morning. That's Dapper Denim. There's the balloon that's on. And we have these two at the back. Oh, I do have one more piece. We have a middle section here. I forgot about that one. Okay, so this measures 4 by 1. And we are going to score it at 1 3. And then we're going to zigzag it. Just like that. Okay, so we need adhesive on this side and adhesive on this side. So we'll do there we go. Just do your best to line it up without sticking it to anything. Okay, so I'm going to be popping that in just like that, and turn it around, and then just try and fit that in just like that. There we go. And there we have our middle section. Just press that down. Okay, so now I have the larger one here. I'm going to use a bit of Tombow glue, and I'm going to add it just behind the basket of the balloon, just here. You don't need too much, it's a very strong glue. And then I have it tilted as well, so it goes kind of this way. So I'm kind of staggering which way the balloons are going. Just press that down. There we go. And then I've used a dimensional again for the other balloon at the back. Pop that there, and then we have, see if we can get all our clouds together. These are on dimensionals as well, so I like the look of mixing the clouds at the back with the dimensional larger clouds at the front. Okay, now we've got a medium sized one. I'm just going to use one dimensional on that one. Pop that there. And then I've got a teeny weeny one. I'm going to use my scissors just to cut up a small patch. Just along the edge ones here. And that gives me a small one. Looking just there. Okay, and then I've got one here coming off the edge there. This is going to need another 2. It's another large cloud. Okay, so this one goes over this side here. Okay, so another thing that you need to do, which I probably won't be doing on camera, is just add another little section here for that. Okay, so that's all the embellishments done. Now on to doing our sentiment. I've got a piece of cardstock here. This measures 2 7/8 by 7/8. I'm going to use Hope Your Day is on Cloud 9, Happy Birthday, which is just this one here. Quickly grab a block. Just going to line this up. Sticking with the tip top taupe. If I do this wrong, I can just turn it over. Just line that up on the grid mat. Make sure I got it the right way round. And stamp that down. Oops, a bit low. Try again. There we go. If it's a bit patchy, don't worry. It will seep into the cardstock and even out as it dries. Okay, so I've mounted that onto mint macaroon cardstock, which I had a spare piece of, which I don't anymore. So let's just cut from afresh. Now this is how I do my borders. I just get this the right size I want it, and then I mount it, and then I trim it out. Just saves having to do all your measurements exact. Okay, let's cut that out. Okay, and then we get that stuck down, and I've used dimensionals for that as well. Probably use about 3 here. There we go, and I think I've just got one more cloud to put on. Here it is, tiny one. Let's take another little piece off. It's stuck to my finger. I'm going to pop that there just to mask the join. There we go, and there's a big mess for me to clean up now. Okay, so there's our card for today. All the information will be on my blog. All the product lists of everything that I've used will be on my blog as well, so don't worry about that, along with all the measurements. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's card, and I'll see you next time.